One of my most popular series on Trailer Talk is my videos where I fix the multiverse saga and restructure it so it's not so messy. In the comments on that last video, a lot of you asked for a continuation going into the next saga, and that is what I will be doing today. This is not in canonicity with any other videos I've made and is a prediction of what will happen after Secret Wars. To keep the structure contained, I'll be sticking to 11 projects a phase and for the most part doing shows with multiple seasons instead of one-offs, but there will be a few mini-series important for the plot later on. This saga will span the years of 2027 through 2034, an extra year compared to the multiverse saga, which gives it more room, and with much less projects, it will be less overbearing. With all that being said, let's get into Phase 7. Following the end of Secret Wars, I believe that a new 616 will be created, which will include mutants. So we should start off with an X-Men film titled The X-Men, releasing July 23rd, 2027. The newly casted lineup will consist of Professor X, leading a team of Cyclops, Jean Grey, Storm, Wolverine, Beast, and our point-of-view character, Kitty Pryde. The team will face off against Mr. Sinister. Next up will be the Champion series, which currently is being written, and this series will release from September to October 2027. This series will follow a recently reunited Billy and Tommy on a search for Wanda, but when Billy's boyfriend Teddy gets attacked by a Kree soldier, they must seek the help of a group of young superheroes consisting of Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, Stature, Ironheart, and America Chavez. In the end, they find Wanda, and the assailant is revealed to be Yon Rogg, who tells Eddie that he is the heir to the Kree throne before dying. Then there would be Shang-Chi and the Wreckage of Time, which would follow Shang-Chi, Katie, and Wong trying to figure out the post-Secret Wars world and stumbling across Kunlun and Iron Fist, which Shang's sister Xia Ling attempts to take over. This film would release November 5th, 2027. Then, February 18th, 2028, we would have Black Panther III, where fed up with Shuri being an Avenger and M'Baku making alliances with Namor, a Wakandan elder Achebe, played by Denzel Washington, hires the Thunderbolts to kill Shuri, M'Baku, and Namor so his ways can take reign once again. The film would end with the deaths of Achebe, US Agent, and Ghost, with Shuri allowing Wakanda to be open to tourists. Then we would have Daredevil Born Again Season 3, which would release in March and April of 2028. This season will finish off the Fisk storyline, but introduce a new villain in Mr. Fear. Daredevil will team up with a post-Secret Wars aged-up Angela, aka White Tiger, and powered-up Jessica Jones, as well as Luke Cage and Elektra to take him down. After that, we have the Mighty Thor, in which Enchantress would put a spell on New Asgard, as Thor and Sif were out on a mission fighting Hercules. The duo must team up with a variety of heroes and gods, such as the once evil Hercules, Beta Ray Bill, and Circe, to find Enchantress and save his kingdom. The film would end with Thor's heroic death and him rising in Valhalla. The Mighty Thor would release May 5th, 2028. Then we would have the first season of Nova, releasing from August to October 2028. This would be a 2017 period piece, showing Richard Rider's origin story with Varani Rail and Roman Day returning. The big bad would be Annihilus, who in the end gets trapped in the Phantom Zone before Thanos invades Xandar, with only Richard and a single Nova helmet surviving the destruction. Closing off 2028 on November 10th would finally be Blade, almost 10 years after it was announced. This would follow the Vampire Hunter as he teams up with Elsa Bloodstone to kill the Vampire Queen Lilith, played by Mia Goth. In the post-credits scene, Blade would meet up with Black Knight from Eternals, setting up the Midnight Suns. Kicking off 2029, the final year of this phase, would be the long-awaited Scarlet Witch movie, releasing February 16th. Following the events of Champions, Wanda has been followed by Lady Death since she was resurrected, causing her depression. However, when Billy, Tommy, and Vision get kidnapped by a demon-created Chiffon, Wanda must team up with mutant exile Magneto, who is revealed to be her father in the end. The big, almost conclusion to the phase would be Avengers vs. X-Men, bringing the two sides of the post-Secret Wars MCU together. The Avengers are already mad at the mutants for hiding away, but their conflict intensifies when Mojo takes them to Mojo World to battle it out. Eventually, they learn how to sort out their different ways of dealing with problems and defeat Mojo, but not before Jean gets infected by a certain cosmic force. Avengers vs. X-Men would release May 4th, 2029. The epilogue to the saga would be The Marvel's Rogue, releasing July 27th, 2029. This would follow Nick Fury and Monica Rambeau recruiting Carol and Kamala to find a rogue mutant known as literally Rogue. In a confrontation with her, she uses her powers to take Carol's, rendering her useless. However, Rogue isn't the true villain, as it is revealed her psychologist her parents hired to get the mutant away, Carla Sofin, aka Moonstone, has been secretly experimenting on Rogue and herself with Adam Warlock's powers. Rogue and Adam join the Marvel's ranks and they defeat Carla, with Carol retiring and giving the Captain Marvel moniker to Monica in the end, and Rogue joining the X-Men. That brings Phase 7 of the Mutant Saga to a close. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you'll know when Phase 8 is out. Trailer Talk is also available on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, so I don't know, give me a follow or whatever. But anyways, have a great day. Bye.